G'day, welcome to Cybersecurity Tip number 38 from Daniel here at Vertec IT Services. Today we're talking about cybersecurity insurance. It's something that definitely recommend anybody who's dealing with confidential information or is dealing with a large number of customers that they look at getting some cover for it, because the benefits of dealing with an issue is the PR aspects and the other things and the forensic investigations, which can be quite costly at a time when you're going to be under stress and you need to regain your reputation. Now, as always with any insurance product, go talk to your broker, all right? Get their advice on it and potentially shop around, all right? Not all products are equal, and it's a new corner of insurance, and different providers are providing relatively different levels of coverage. Now, for example, you need to pay attention to the exclusions in the organizations in the cover, right? So I have a quote here which I look at for a client from Vero, and I've also got our own set of exclusions from Delta. Now, in Delta's exclusion, it says, all right, and this is one of the big things, CEO fraud, where there's been payment requested by a member of staff. In Delta, they're specifying that you need to have some form of two-factor authentication, i.e. the email from the usual person and a telephone conversation or a text message or some other method, in-person discussion or fax, all right, separate, right? And they lay it out specifically what that should be, because they're saying they will not pay out on that, which is normal, because that's also what the Vero's message says. However, their long exclusion talks about how it's actually an addition, and talks about all the different ways that they will cover you, and at the very end, it states that you've got to take all reasonable care to make sure that the legitimacy of the transfer instruction is in accordance with the insured's internal control processes. So, whereas Delta's is very clear and it states exactly how you should comply, this one is, yes, you're covered, but if you don't, then you're not covered. All right? Now, I prefer to have it nice and clear and understand exactly what I'm getting myself in for, and so should you. So, in any case, you still need to be protected rather than having focusing on the ambulance at the bottom of the cliff. Let's make sure there's a good fence up in place and you don't get into those situations in the first place by making sure that your team have the right kind of policy and procedures set in place, as well as the technical protections. Take action today. Give me a call on 09 972 0367 or email me at freehelp@vertec.co.nz. I'm willing to give you a couple of hours free of my time and help you out. Cheers.